This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted as always to be joined by unbeaten welterweight Michael McKinson. We're here down at Fight Camp ahead of your bout with, what would you say his first name was, Michael?
I can't pronounce it. I've been calling him Mr. Runowski.
The fight against Mr. Runowski down here at Fight Camp. Michael, how are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm good. Feel good. I've had a good year. I'm just really happy to be here. Really happy to be here.
You certainly have had a good year, not saying that you didn't have beforehand, but obviously you had your nice breakout win over Chris Kongo, a fight that many people, myself included, were looking at as a 50-50 fight. They've had a little bit of time to look back on that win. What did you make of your performance on the night?
Yeah, I've had a good career, but I mean, this year my career's elevated and gone to a different level. Good performance last time. Obviously, I knew I could beat him, not many people did, so a lot of people were in shock a little bit. But now I've got my credit and I've got my recognition. The bookies have gone and have bottled it this time and made me the favourite and stuff. So my friends ain't going to be earning as much money as what they did against Chris Kongo. But I see this as a tougher fight than the Kongo fight. This guy is very confident. Him and his team are very confident. I like the energy that they bring and stuff. But I haven't worked this hard for so long to get where I am to fail now. This guy is in trouble on Saturday, and people that know me knows this means so much to me. They could tell that from my last fight. I'm willing to give it absolutely everything in there to walk away the winner. And I know a well-prepared Michael McKinson beats Runowski, and I'm very well prepared right now. So I'm excited to put on a good performance.
You mentioned kind of being the underdog in previous fights and people, overlooking you. You're not getting the opportunities that your talent deserves. How good does it feel to now have got that win over Chris Kongo, big pay-per-view show, and you're out there now. You're right on the verge of a big fight.
Yeah, sure. I've got the target on my back now. I was frustrated for so long. I wasn't going to get the opportunity, and I was like, I deserve to be on the big stage. I'm good enough to be on the big stage, and I wanted what Chris Kongo had or what them guys had, and I went out and got it and earned my spot, and now I'm here. So there's a lot of talented fighters that don't really get talked of a lot, and that they're going to be wanting what I've got now. So I've got the target on my back. It feels good. It feels good that I haven't got to be outspoken and call this name and this name. But I've got a job to focus on firstly, and this guy's going to be a very tough fight for me. It's going to bring the best out of me. So I'm not really going to talk about anybody else's names. I've got a job to focus on. I'm really focused right now. Fight week, I'm really focused. So I just can't wait to put on a good show.
Said Mr. Runowski is going to be a harder fight for you than Chris Kongo. Why did you say that? We've obviously seen him in the ring against Josh Kelly. What do you make of him as an overall fighter?
Because before the fight, this fight here, this guy's record, he's beat good name after good name, positive record after positive record, and he's coming off 2 good knockout wins. But take away his points lost to Josh Kelly, if you look at his record, he hasn't fought anybody with a negative record, whereas, no disrespect to my last opponent, he only fought one live opponent leading up to me. So this guy's got a lot more form, he's got a lot more experience, and he's very, very hungry. But so am I. And he can have all the confidence in the world, but he's still coming unstuck on Saturday.
I just want to talk to you about a fight this weekend. I remember we did an interview, I think it was right at the start of lockdown, where you'd called out Boots Ennis, you'd called out Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz does return to action this weekend against Pacquiao-Ugas. Hopefully I pronounced that right. What was his first names? Mr. Pacquiao-Ugas. Yeah. What do you make of that fight? Vergil Ortiz, again, somebody you've been calling out for a little while.
Yeah, Vergil Ortiz is awesome. It's an awesome fight. At the time, I never thought I'd get a big fight, so I was just doing it absolutely anything to be able to call names out, and why not? I'm in a good position. I'm 4th by the WBO. But yeah, as a fan, I think Vergil Ortiz does a good job on calling Meme Machine, because I can't pronounce his name. I'm not good at all these pronunciations. I was with David Diamante yesterday, and he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. But I think Vergil Ortiz is a real good talent. I think Jaron Ennis is unbelievable as well. So hopefully, who knows where I'll be in a year or two's time. I've got a good management team. I've got an amazing promotional team now. So all I've got to do is my job and keep working, and then who knows where I'll be next year.
Final one on the welterweight division. We saw recently in the last 48 hours Errol Spence unfortunately having to withdraw from his bout with Manny Pacquiao. Obviously, terrible news for Errol Spence, but an opportunity for Yordenis Ugas, somebody I know that you would have watched. What do you make of that fight, Ugas versus Pacquiao?
Fair play to him. What was it, a retina or something like that? A retina injury? That's sad. But it's good for Pacquiao. People are like, is that question like, what's he got left? But people was asking like that same question before he beat Furman. What was that, 2 years ago now? Do you know what I mean? So I think Pacquiao beats this Ugas, and I think he'll beat him on points. Who knows how long he's got left? He's had a lot of fights. He's gave us a lot of great like fights over the years and stuff. And I'm a massive Manny Pacquiao fan, so being a southpaw and everything. It's exciting. Like the welterweight division, like the world is lit up. Domestically, it's lit up. There's like, we go back to the domestic scene. There's a lot of names that don't really get a lot of credit. Because they don't get a lot of publicity and stuff. Like loads of names to talk of domestically that was me last year. Now I'm getting the publicity, but there's a lot of names behind me that should be getting a lot of publicity and stuff. So I wish nothing but the best to all of them. If like, when I get opportunities to fight these guys, like we can start talking about them. But right now, all my focus is on Runowski.
Mr. Runowski. Okay, keep it nice and respectful. Before I let you go, you are of course a proud Portsmouth FC fan. We've spoken in the past about your desire to bring a show down there. Real possibility now. You're getting up to the point where it could really happen. How excited are you by the prospect of that?
Yeah, I can't get ahead of myself. I'm proud to be flying the flag for Portsmouth. My city really get behind me. They really get behind me, like my supporters get behind me, the club gets behind me. So it's a dream of mine to one day be able to fight and headline a show on Fratton Park. But for now, I'm happy to represent my city and represent it in a proud way.
And before I let you go, how's the fight going to end? Saturday night, Michael McKinson versus Mr. Runowski.
It's going to end a McKinson win as always. I think I'll win with a good performance as well, a standout performance of the night. By all means necessary, it's going to be a McKinson win 100%.
Okay, we look forward to seeing it. Michael McKinson, a very happy-looking Michael McKinson. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Catch up with you soon.
Tell you what, no weight issues like in fight week. I've basically already done it. It's just a bit of a drag now. Do you know what I mean? Like, get me on the scales tomorrow and then get me to fight on Saturday. I'm ready to go now.
I'd love to say the same thing about myself, but that's why I'm on this side of the camera. But anyway, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, Michael.